detail your only path to salvation, we call that holy rolling. And there are very few things more incensing than one of your ex-sin partners pointing out your current sins. I loved how Trey took to the Bible. He has one of the purest hearts of any human I've ever met. I was excited to discuss Abraham and Isaac and to debate the righteousness of David and what the story of Lazarus really means. I was wide open to ponder the life of Christ in the spiritual context and the historical, even the mythological, if his mind could handle it. What I was neither prepared nor willing to do was to debate the scriptural inadequacies of my life decisions. I worship God, I said. Are you sure? He said. So here's the deal, Trey. Your Bible is brand new, with pages you haven't even looked at yet. Mine is tattered and worn, with no page unturned. So why don't you rough your Bible up a little bit, then we can have this conversation in a few years. I had brushed off his question, but I couldn't stop thinking about it. I do interviews for a living. 35 years of questions in 50-something languages. And the number one greatest question that I've ever been asked is, what do you worship? And the second greatest question is, are you sure? I decided we needed a family project. We tended to rally around one another when one of us had a significant endeavor. Trey playing football, Willow with her music, Jaden during Karate Kid, Jada or myself on a film set. There was something galvanizing when we worked together. After Earth became the project that was going to rejuvenate and reconnect us. I had seen a TV show called I Shouldn't Be Alive. It featured different stories about harrowing, life-threatening ordeals, jaw-dropping brushes with death. One of the stories was about a father and a son who had become stranded in the wilderness, miles and miles from civilization. The father was injured in an accident, and the teenage son had to travel alone through dangerous terrain to find help and save his dad. As I watched, I kept imagining myself injured and helpless, and Jaden climbing through the wilderness trying to get to civilization to save me. The scenario stuck in my mind. A coming-of-age story about a young man trying to save his father. The idea morphed into a movie. It would also be about a father learning to trust and depend on his son. It would be a metaphor, a means to healing their relationship. At the time, I was also experimenting with migrating story through time and setting. Can you take a 1940s Berlin nightclub